I enjoyed making the Fault in Our Stars movie so much, and my feeling was, if this is gonna happen again, I really want it to be a lot of the same people because I like these people, I trust these people, I know them very well. So we were really fortunate that Paper Towns has the same studio, the same producers, down to the costume designer and the music supervisor, and of course Nat Wolff, who played Isaac in The Fault in Our Stars and is the star of this movie, Quentin Jacobson.
I had talked to the screenwriters of Fault in Our Stars, and I had asked them, would they be interested in adapting it? Basically, like, let's get the team back together and make another movie together. And Scott and Mike said yes, and Nat said he wanted to do it, so I said, great, let's go.
All the things that you want in the world are way out there.
Nat read the book Paper Towns while he was making The Fault in Our Stars. He came up to me and said, I love this book, I really want to play Q, and I love that idea because Nat is a close friend of mine and also an actor I admire a lot.
Well, it was really watching him in Fault in Our Stars and getting to know him on that movie set, and something just made me go, gosh, I should give him this book because he'd be a perfect Q.
Can't do that. It's kind of Quentin's coming-of-age story, and he is somebody who plays it safe, makes a lot of plans, and through the process of the movie, he learns to take chances and to open up, which sounds like every movie ever made, but this is a very good example of it. I have plans and goals, none of which involve jail or dying.
Paper Towns is the first time we've written a screenplay knowing who our lead actor was going to be before we started. And the fact that it was Nat who we worked with on Fault in Our Stars was incredible for us. We already knew he can handle anything. He's hilarious, dramatic, the gifts he has already, even as a young actor, it's really incredible. So for us, it made our job easier because we knew anything we threw at him, he could not only handle, but in fact make better.
I can't believe you just did that.
We bring the rain down on our enemies.
We?
You'll see.
Knowing that we had Q in place, that was great. And then obviously Margo is going to be an immensely tricky casting decision.
Margo Roth-Spiegelman is this larger-than-life girl, but she also has to be somewhat grounded in reality. She's got to be pretty impulsive, a little bit crazy, a kind of terrifying edge to her, but also she has to be fully human.
What we knew was most important was that we honor Margo's energy. Who is the girl that comes to your window at midnight that you will jump out that window for, that you will drive 1,200 miles to go find? Who motivates that to happen? Who has so much energy that she can wrap everyone up in her orbit? And Cara walked into the room, and it happened to the room.
The similarities between me and Margo is kind of weird. When I went into the audition for the first time, I just said, I was like, look, I've done a lot of these things. This is really weird. I used to be like that. That's something I've done.
Who's down there?
I think you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody more Margo than Cara is. From her early auditions, there was just that kind of elusive, fascinating quality to her that only a few people ever in real life possess.
Strong female character is an honest female character, which is multifaceted and has lots of faults and lots of greatness about them. Yeah. And that would be the very multi-faceted Margo.
There's a great line in a Philip Roth book. The thing isn't about owning a person. The thing is about having a contender in the room with you. And it's hard to be a contender in the room with someone like Nat Wolff, and it's hard to be a contender in the room with someone like Cara Delevingne, but they are truly that for each other. They challenge each other. They raise each other's game on every level, and it's pretty wonderful to watch them be together.
Here's a tip, Quentin. You're cute when you're confident. Less when you're not.
There's this long-standing construction in storytelling of the manic pixie dream girl, this girl who enters into the life of a boy and transforms his life and then usually disappears in a convenient way so that the boy can live happily ever after because the girl isn't relevant to the story.
From the moment I saw her, I was hopelessly, madly in love.
In Paper Towns, I wanted to get at the idea that this romanticization of young women that we do when we imagine them as manic pixie dream girls is destructive not just to the girls involved, but also to the boys who are imagining them. I wanted to talk about how important it is to imagine everybody complexly, to acknowledge that no one is merely a manic pixie dream girl, no one is merely any one thing.
People have always looked at me and seen what they wanted to see.
People, as Walt Whitman famously wrote, contain multitudes.
I love John's writing style. He writes and develops these really well-rounded characters.
The myth of Margo Roth-Spiegelman. But it's just a fantasy.
As the story progresses, more and more layers are peeled back from all of the people, including the women. Angela's gonna come with us.
It's really cool to shatter the idea that people are one-dimensional.
This is definitely the craziest thing I will ever do in my life.
Not if I can help it.
I was so struck by it, how much it connected with my own high school experiences in a way that was both kind of fun and also sort of maybe more painful to remember than I wanted it to be. But I thought that it just had such an interesting message about the way we can project images onto other people and how hard it can be to live up to those images.
No one ever looks at me and thinks that I'm smart or clever or interesting, you know? I have a brain. I'm going to Dartmouth.
This age isn't all about one thing, but it's about everything happening to you at once, and it's like crazy, and it's happening for the first time, and it's exciting, but I think he really captures the spirit of that age.
John brought us a wonderful love story and drama in Fault in Our Stars, and I think this book was one of his earlier books. It was much more about the joy and excitement of being a teenager and the sort of the pursuit of the girl, the fun with your friends, that sense of high school coming to an end and a journey's about to begin that you're not quite ready for.
If we may be here for a while.
Ben has a very impulsive sort of nature to him. I thought it would be interesting just because it's the sort of teenager that you see a lot. I thought it would be interesting to sort of understand that more.
You guys work together as a screenwriting team. That seems very weird to me. Which of you does the actual writing and which of you is just the like good-looking one?
When we read John's books, we come at it as fans first. When we want to do an adaptation, we think about what we fell in love with, what the audience loves, and how best to encapsulate the voice of the book as cinematically as we can.
My priority with the movie adaptation is not that all the plot be there, that every scene from the book end up in the movie. It's that the ideas from the story end up in the movie, that the themes get translated to this visual medium.
I just loved the visual potential that was in the book. It was just so easy to see the way the visuals could connect and could really drive the characters through the story.
I've got liquids.
You? Tortilla chips, beef jerky, pretzels, peanuts, milk duds, Twizzlers. Got it.
I think Jake Schreier, the director of Paper Towns, has just done an amazing job. He's read the book so carefully and so thoughtfully, and he understands it so deeply. And all the stuff that really matters to me, at least personally, he's finding ways to bring visual life to. That's something I could never do. I have absolutely no talent for this, so I'm just in awe of him.
Every actor should have the chance to work with Jake. I mean, he knows exactly what he wants for the movie, and he's passionate. He's like a real artist. He's super passionate, and he's in it with you at all times.
Jake is just incredibly confident in everything he does. There's other confident directors, but for some reason, he's just so like, you know he's gonna make something good.
I'm the greatest, I shook up the world!
On this film, we've had so much freedom to write what we want to write, say the lines we want to say. He's just so open to our suggestions.
I would say with casting, we don't pay a lot of attention to what people think the character should be. What's most important to us when we cast a movie is capturing actors that embody the spirit of the character.
Jake Schreier, our director, had a vision from the very beginning that we all get apartments in the same building so that we could all live together. And it kind of, it blurred a little bit the lines between on-set and off-set, and it gave everything an incredible air of truth.
Life translated into the movie very well, making it so that the movie became the life.
What's been really great is how strangely close all the dynamics of the cast are with the characters in the movie.
The cast is like a family, and I know like a lot of people say that a lot of times, but it's really, really genuine.
We hang out with each other all the time off set, and so when we're actually like together on set, it's so easy. Like we can improv easily. And I'm just so glad that like we like each other. I'm just really glad that we like each other.
A number of the jokes in the film, they came up with themselves, and a lot of it was, I mean, if you saw those kids off set, they were playing pranks on each other, they'd all sleep on each other's couches in each other's rooms, playing video games. I mean, you really, really couldn't separate them.
They're like best friends and they love each other, and it was a perfect fit.
The worst thing is going to be finishing this film because it's like a family you've made, and then suddenly you're not really going to see them that much anymore. It's really sad.
We're about to wrap in a few days, and I'm getting really upset because these are my friends now, And it's like summer camp. You don't want to leave.
They've become the tight-knit group that I'd always hoped that they would be. I think that they'll be friends for the rest of their lives, and I know that it's going to be great for me to be able to root for them for the rest of their lives because they're all people I'm excited to root for. Hi, I'm John Green. I'm the author of the book Paper Towns, and I'm here with Nat Wolff, who plays Q in the Paper Towns movie. Q, I'm going to ask you some questions. Where do you live now?
New York City.
What's your favorite thing about New York City?
Going to diners, walking around, just being able to. Can I do that one again?
Yeah.
Getting to walk everywhere.
I like Central Park. That's my favorite part of New York City.
I like Washington Square Park.
Washington Square Park's nice too, but I'm not very good at chess.
I'd assume you'd be really good at chess.
You're wrong. I kind of know where the night goes, but that's it. What is your favorite thing about being on the set of the Paper Towns movie?
All the amazingly talented and wonderful people, starting with you.
Oh, thanks, man. That's my favorite part too, is hanging out with myself. What's your all-time favorite movie?
Taxi Driver.
What's your favorite book?
Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, dang
Paper
it.
Towns. Paper Towns.
Catcher in the Rye is my favorite book too, actually. What scene from this movie most got you, like most got to you in the gut?
Probably from the book.
No, in the movie.
Oh, that we did?
Yeah.
The end. The end of the movie was really, we worked on it. Oh, sorry, the end with Margo. The end with Margo. We really worked on it a lot, and prom. I guess the whole ending, the last 20 minutes of the movie where it felt really real and great.
Yeah, that stuff is awesome. Did you cry during The Fault in Our Stars?
During watching it?
Yeah.
Doing it? Both, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
I don't know, some people didn't. What's your favorite?
You don't cry at Fault in Our Stars, you have no heart.
Whereas this movie, like, it's not just there to make you cry, it's there to make you feel a lot of things. You want to feel everything in this movie.
Yeah, I know, hopefully Fault too.
Yeah. You have some. What's your favorite place to go on vacation?
I love going, I end up going to LA a lot for vacation. It's fun because I love LA for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And after about 2 weeks, I need to go back home.
That's how I feel about Los Angeles. What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't an actor?
I mean, I'd probably just be doing music with my brother, which I still do, but it's taken a lot, just scheduling-wise, I've had to take a backseat to the acting a lot, so it'd probably be more the #1 priority, but, you know, it's been an interesting balance.
That's how I feel about working with my brother. If I wasn't doing what I was doing, I would be working with my brother.
You're saying that, yeah.
What's in your pockets?
Some gum, my phone, some more gum, my phone.
You got a creepy amount of gum.
Yeah. And wait, hold on. Best part, I just always carry around a picture of Gary Busey.
It's Nat's birthday on Wednesday, so we got him a picture of Gary Busey for his birthday. It's his favorite actor.
My favorite co-star.
Yeah, they did some work together. Hey, what word do people use to like incorrectly describe you? Like when they're making assumptions about you, what's the word that you feel like is incorrect that you use the most?
Muscular. I just get muscular all the time.
I know.
Like that's not. I'm just well built.
Yeah.
Muscular. Yeah.
I mean, you are leanly muscular. But yeah, you do hear that a lot. Like, does he lift weights?
Yeah, that all the time.
Oh
They're like,
God.
how much do you bench? And I'm just like, relax.
320? I don't know.
320, something like that.
Yeah, no.
I don't like to go into it.
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot too.
Yeah, it's like the two of us walk around and everybody's like, what gym do you go to? What gym do you go to? What do you bench?
Yeah, like what kind of protein shakes do you
what kind
drink?
of diet? Yeah, what kind of protein diet are you on? And I'm like, dude, man, I'm just trying to live my life and I'm just trying to walk down the street in a tank and some gym shorts, you know? And some Converse. I'm just trying to do my life. A yellow striped tank. I'm just trying to do it.
Yeah. You be you. I'm gonna be me.
And he be she and she be
Yeah. All right. What word do people correctly use to describe you?
Muscular. Also, yeah.
What are you craving for dinner tonight?
Maybe a nice hamburger from the Diamond Restaurant in Charlotte.
That sounds good. That's probably what you're gonna have. Do you speak any other languages?
No.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
I mean, I can speak a little Spanish and fake it, but
is that an answer to the ghost question?
Oh no! Remember when you said that I spoke? My Spanish was worse than your 3-year-old.
Yeah, my 4-year-old son's Spanish is legitimately better than Nat's. Legitimately.
Because I panicked one time in an interview and I just said.
Well, we were giving an interview to a Spanish language news outlet, and Nat was like, "Oh, I speak some Spanish," and the woman started speaking in Spanish, and he was like, Sí, it's baño.
What did I say? That was bad.
Yeah, you were awful. My 4.5-year-old son's pretty good at Spanish, actually. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
In this movie, I'm right-handed. In real life, I'm left-handed.
What toppings do you like on your pizza?
I like. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat pizza. I can't really eat dairy that much, so I stay away from pizza. But when I was younger, I used to love pepperoni, but it always made me feel miserable.
Now,
just cut that question out.
What makes you want to go on living?
You know, there are support groups and
Do they have stuff
places that
where
I
you can go?
Yeah, there's like Al-Anon for non-dairy eaters.
I just can't imagine life without pizza. I don't think I'd be able to go on.
So what is yours? What's yours? I just want
Green peppers.
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
What's your biggest phobia?
Disease, sickness.
Yeah, you are very afraid of sickness.
Yeah.
Who would you most like to meet?
Paul McCartney.
When was the last time you fell off of a bike?
What a random question.
Yeah.
When was the last time I fell off a bike?
Yeah.
I once fell, this is a good one. I'm not gonna explain it, but I once was on a 6-person bike at the VMAs when I was 11. And it was a 6-person bike, we were all biking, and my jeans got caught. It was my first time going to any public kind of thing like this. My jeans got caught in the bike and it ripped my whole pants off and cut my leg all up. Then I had to hobble down the VMA carpet when I was 11, or 12 maybe. I love you.
I love you too, Nat.
I love you.
Isn't that Wolff? He plays
we're not
Q in the
doing
Paper
any more?
Towns
Come on,
movie.
we got more.
No, that's it. That's it. That's the last question.
Switch now. I'm not skipping any of these.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
I'm just gonna start making up questions too.
Just go. Yeah, just do it. Whatever you want. I'll answer anything.
What do you put in your hair?
Nothing. No.
Nothing?
Nothing. I've
How do you
never
get
put
this
product in my hair.
beautiful,
I wake up in the morning and then I come to the set.
How long have you worn glasses? What age did you get glasses?
When I was 5. I've always had them.
Where do you live?
I live in Indianapolis, Indiana.
So how do you think it was for Nat to go from a supporting actor in The Fault in Our Stars? Or how do you think it was for me to go from supporting actor in Fault in Our Stars to lead actor in Paper Towns?
I think it was great. I mean, obviously, it's difficult to work every single day on a movie, like 14, 16 hours a day, but you're a great actor and you deserved something like this for a long time, and I'm really excited for you.
Stop.
It's true. No, you are. I mean, when we were on set of,
I was kidding. You don't have to.
Well, when we were on the set of The Fault in Our Stars, like, and people started talking about making a Paper Towns movie, that was the first thing I thought is like, it would be fun. I mean, if we had Nat playing Q, then I could see it. Otherwise, it was difficult for me to see.
Wow, that's so nice.
Oh, we gotta wrap it up.
Okay, wait.
Ask me 2 more questions.
Wait, can you ask me any plans to contribute to the soundtrack on one of your movies?
Yeah. Do you have any plans to contribute to the soundtrack on one of your movies?
Yeah, I had a song in Stuck in Love, a song in Palo Alto. My brothers had a song in a couple movies, and we had a song in Fault in Our Stars. Hopefully we'll have a song in Paper Towns.
I hope so too.
That'd be awesome.
This is Nat Wolff. He plays Q in the movie. He's great. Oh, and he also gives wonderful hugs.
I love John Green, and I hate sickness, and he's sick, and this just shows my love because
It's tremendously courageous of Nat to hug me right now, even though I've got a bit of the husky voice.
You're the man, dude.
Nat, thank you. Go act.
See ya.
Hey, buddy. Oh, I cried so much yesterday. It's the most I cried in like about a year and a half.
Yeah, this is the most I've cried since a lot of the scenes where I had to cry.
To have John on set is really amazing. It just brings like everyone's level like up to here.
He's been here every day on set, watching, laughing, feeling a lot, as he tends to do.
Part of having John Green on set is a constant reminder of the energy around his books and his persona. And so they do realize that they're going to be making a movie that audiences are going to flock to.
You have John Green there and you can talk to him not just about what's in the book, but how did he imagine it, or is there a way he could see it differently, and now how can we make it the best that it can be?
I don't know if anybody is more excited about this film than John is. Anytime we do a scene, I'll go back and I'll see John, and he is just so thrilled and surprised and amazed that his story is being brought to life.
He's such a wonderful person, and he's so funny, and he is kind of a cheerleader for the actors. You know, a lot of times you're doing scenes and everybody's just worried about if you're gonna finish on time and all of a sudden he's like, guys, we're making a movie. Can you believe it?
Hi, I'm John Green. I'm the author of the book Paper Towns, which is now being turned into a movie. I'm here with Rosianna Rojas, who is my assistant, but also is one of the first readers of Paper Towns.
Yes, very early reader.
And we are going to now go on a tour of the Paper Towns set.
Awesome.
We're here on the stage.
Perfect.
I know, I'm excited. A lot of the book takes place, as I'm sure you remember, in an abandoned mini mall. Isn't this cool?
It's amazing.
It's so weird. It's so creepy. Oh, God. I always worry that I'm going to step on something that's important to the movie. They're gonna be like, oh, everything was fine until John Green walked in. You've got these, the beams, the single beams of light coming in, the open.
So it's been very carefully destroyed.
It's been beautifully destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you will go to the paper towns and you will never come back.
Wow.
There at the back. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it weird how it becomes real?
It just feels like someone has completely abandoned this place.
I know, but in fact, they built it like 6 weeks ago. There's the troll hole.
Nice.
And then on the other side
That's quite tiny to crawl through.
I know it's smaller than the actual troll hole, but I think it's cinematically better. This is the office.
It's massive. On the other side of the troll hole.
Yeah, there's where it actually says troll hole. Now we're gonna leave the troll hole, and we are gonna go over to Margo and Q's houses. So this is the bathroom. Did I show you that? Isn't that weird? Like, it doesn't look like a bathroom.
No.
But it will in the movie.
But I mean that you walk out the mini mall.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're like, across from the bathroom.
You walk out of the mini mall and you're like, what is this fantastic bathtub?
This is a very nice bathtub.
I would totally have this bathtub in my house. I'm a little jealous.
I understand why Lacey sits in the bathtub because
Yeah,
it's
it's
like a palace.
amazing. Yeah.
It's a palace.
Right.
What was so exciting about having John as a producer on the film was that he really just wanted to make a great movie. You know, that his thoughts and his views on it were not connected to trying to protect his work so much as be excited to be involved in making a new work that was born from his work. He was mostly concerned that the movie was faithful to the ideas and the spirit of the book more than being faithful to detail.
Day 27 of 34, so we're near the end of the shoot, and today is the gas station scene. This has been a really fun day for the cast, and also for me, I have to say. Almost everyone from the cast is here, and it's been really fun to spend the day with them and just like run around a convenience store that's closed.
You could imagine a novelist, it could be the worst thing in the world for him to watch some kids, you know, ruin his book. But he's in it with us, and he trusts us.
Sometimes when we ask him questions about the character, he tells us we know the character more than he does, which makes a lot of sense. Like, that actually helps me a lot because I get to make the choices, I get to decide like how Radar would react here and here and here.
He's also very open-minded. He's not stuck on anything in the book. He's really open to changes and to how a scene is going and changing it so that it works a little bit better.
You know, you realize the only reason we make fun of the flashlight is because there's nothing else in your performance that we can hold on to ridicule. How good is that? How good do you have to be where people are like, you're not good at holding a flashlight, right? You know who else wasn't good at holding a flashlight?
Marlon Brando. That is not a fact. I just knew that's where it was going.
It's so weird, like I wrote the book all those years ago, and now people like reading the book being like, so what
making the window that she climbs through. So
this is Q's house, and that's where Margo like runs up. That's his bedroom window.
So they can get that shot of her on the roof.
Yeah.
But then how did they get the full house?
The rest of it was shot outside.
In a real house?
In a real house that looks exactly like that house.
Wow.
I appreciate how hard they're working to get it right, or to make it feel real, because it is what the story's gonna be for a lot of people. That's why I wanted to be on set instead of being a regular author. So now we are gonna go into Quentin's bedroom and see what he has inside of his bedroom. So this is Q's room. My favorite band, the Mountain Goats, featured prominently above Q's bed, as well they should be.
You had to get them in somewhere.
I tried really hard. I asked Jake specifically if that poster could be in the movie.
Oh,
yes,
they've got your books.
He does have my books. Quentin is he's a certified reader of paper towns, which is a very difficult and meta idea to get your head around. He must have been reading it and been like, oh my gosh, this is very familiar.
I'm in the Truman Show right now.
Right, yeah, it's pretty weird. I did like, he's really good at science fairs. All of his trophies are science fair trophies, whereas all of Jace's trophies are like for being really good at baseball.
Right.
So this is Quentin's bathroom, which I don't think you ever actually see in the movie.
Okay.
But my favorite part about Quentin's bathroom, besides the fact that the toilet definitely does not work, is that you come out of Quentin's bathroom and what?
Movie magic.
You are in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Movie magic.
Sweet.
I could totally live in Quentin's apartment.
Any of these places.
This place is literally nicer than my first apartment in Chicago. It's bigger. It's definitely cleaner. Yeah. I was looking at the hardwood floors. I was like, these hardwood floors would be completely acceptable to me in my new home.
Yeah.
Overall, I feel like Quentin has a slightly better quality of life than I do, and that seems unfair. Because he's only 17.
Yeah.
I have so many great memories from the time that I've spent on this movie set. It's hard to pick just one. And all the times I've been out to dinner with the cast and everybody have been really special. I guess the best times for me have been the days when the whole cast was here together. The strange, wonderful feeling of seeing a world that I had previously only imagined come to visual life. And that's kind of what the book Paper Towns is about. It's about how we imagine things and then they become real. And now I'm experiencing imagining something and see it become real. It's just crazy. Okay, my name is John Green. I'm the author of the book Paper Towns, and I'm here
My name's John Green, and I'm the author of Joking.
And I'm here with Cara Delevingne, with Margo Spiegelman in the movie. And she also does a pretty good John Green impression.
I'm not very good at it now.
Yeah, I ruined it for you. We're gonna play lightning question time.
Why?
Where do you live?
What?
Where do you live?
Aglo.
Oh, what's your favorite thing about home?
Am I answering this as myself or as Margo?
As Cara Delevingne, although I like that answer.
London.
What's your favorite thing about London?
London. No. AFC Wimbledon. No,
Good
I'm
answer.
not. Okay.
Good answer. The best fourth-tier football team in all of England.
Chelsea.
What's the best? Oh, I just got sick in my mouth.
Okay.
What's the best thing about the Paper Towns movie so far?
Me. No, I'm joking. John Green. No.
Yeah, it's Nat. We both know it's Nat.
I was gonna. Don't steal my answer.
What's your answer?
Just love. It's just the love on set. It's just so much love.
Have you ever read the book Paper Towns?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Do you feel obligated to say that because the author's right here?
No.
What's the most extreme location you've ever gone to for work? That's a good question for a supermodel.
I don't know. Like
Can we talk about
a volcano in Bali, or like I went to space?
You went to space?
No.
Oh.
I lied.
You had me for a second there. You're such a good actor.
I know.
Do you have any idea what you would be doing if you weren't an actor or a model?
I'd be a musician, but I'm not anyway.
I was gonna say you already are a musician.
I'd be a taxidermist.
I thought you were gonna say taxi driver,
I was
but you
gonna
took
say
that in a
taxi
different
driver,
direction.
but then a taxi driver / taxidermist. I make taxidermy in my taxis.
Wow. We could call it the taxi. The
taxi.
the dermy taxi.
Taxidermy taxi.
Taxidermy taxi. We're gonna work on that idea.
Dermy taxi squared.
What word do people use to incorrectly describe you? You know what I mean? Like when
Professional? No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm very professional.
you're so professional.
I'm not really.
You make a big joke
I'm
about how you're not
unprofessionally
professional, but you're totally professional.
I'd say stupid. No, I am.
Stupid? Like when they describe you? Like what's
Do
the
they
one
do
that
that?
annoys you? I can tell you the one that annoys me.
A lot of things. Skinny. Oh God, this is a horrible question. What do I do?
Say stupid.
Stupid. Sure. Let's
Yeah.
go stupid.
Well, that's wrong because you're super smart. What is a word that people in public use to correctly describe you? I got one.
Goofy.
You're a little goofy.
I'm goofy.
I think you're also legitimately.
I'm awkward too.
You're legitimately impulsive. Like you're
Yes.
legitimately.
No one calls me impulsive though. I'm as dumb as a fox.
That's clever.
Yeah, right? Cunning.
What are you craving for dinner tonight?
Pizza.
Oh my God, a woman after my own
Sushi.
heart.
Food. A dog. John Green's face.
You can't have it.
Okay.
What toppings would you put on your pizza?
Chocolate. Bacon. Cheese. John Green.
Ooh, again, you had me until I had to be on the pizza. Are you left or right-handed?
Ambidextrous.
Is that true?
But right-handed predominantly.
What is
But
your-
I can use my left hand.
What is your favorite holiday?
Now. Christmas. My birthday. Christmas. Easter. Any day that I have off, really.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
Yes.
Thanks for coming to my Q&A with Cara Delevingne. She plays Margo
Thanks for coming to my Q&A with John Green. That's such a bad accent. Where do you live?
I live in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indianapolis. What? Okay.
Your impression of me is so hurtful.
What do you miss? How does it feel to be in the new John Green film adaptation?
Well, I did film a cameo, Cara. I don't know if you were there. I played
Oh.
Becca's dad.
You're
The
not-
voice of Becca's
you're not
dad.
Gonna be in it.
You don't think I'm going to be in it?
No.
Why not? I was so good as Becca's
I heard-
dad.
Okay.
Did you already hear that I wasn't going to be in it?
Yeah.
From who?
What's your favorite John Green book?
God, I always get cut out of my
What's
own
your
movies.
favorite John Green book?
Probably Paper Towns.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
What are your favorite toppings on a pizza?
I prefer like vegetables, but also sometimes meats. I'll take pretty much anything on a pizza.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Oh God, you're so lame.
Oh, yeah, right.
What's your
No,
biggest
dogs are lame.
phobia?
But we wouldn't have Lassie or Where the Red Fern Grows or Old Yeller or Marley and Me. Name 4 great films about cats.
Every Lion King. Cats and dogs. Why are the cats evil? I'm not sure. That one about...
Oh, you won. You already said Lion King. You already won.
The one with the... You know?
No?
Yeah.
Not familiar with that one. Don't think I saw it.
Anyway. That's what I was... That was what that was.
That was the Aristocat? This is Cara Delevingne. She's Margo Gradovi in the Paper Towns movie.
Is over there.
She is. She left, actually. That's why I could answer those questions, the dirty questions.
Yeah.
This is Cara Delevingne. She's Margo Gradovi in the Paper Towns movie.
What?
This is Margo Gradovi. This is Cara Delevingne, who's Margo Gradovi in the Paper Towns movie.
I've got a blue finger.
The blue finger plays into it at some point.
Whoa.
What?
Aglo, New York, population 0, is one of the most famous paper towns in America. Look at this.
Paper town is a thing that map makers would put on their maps, so if they were being reprinted illegally. This is literally a line, and I can say it exactly. It's a fake city that map makers would put on their maps, so then if they get copied illegally, then they'd know.
There's a famous example of this among cartography nerds called Aglo, New York. This town was invented by a company called the General Drafting Company in the 1930s, and then 40 years later, Rand McNally made a map with Aglo, New York on it. So General Drafting called them and said, we made that town up. We put it at the intersection of 2 random dirt roads. We're gonna sue your pants off. And Rand McNally was like, no, Aglo is real. Because people kept going to that intersection of 2 dirt roads in the middle of nowhere, expecting there to be a place called Aglo, someone eventually built a place called Aglo.
Aglo, New York, has become a real town. Now you can find it on maps and people know about it, so it's something that sort of has been created entirely out of projection.
That was sort of an irresistible metaphor to me. Like, the way that we map our universe does end up shaping the universe itself.
Hey everyone, it's Ben Hughes here. Today's video is dedicated to John Green, New York Times best-selling author. This past weekend I just happened to be staying in the Catskill Mountains just outside of where that fictional town supposedly is. So around 1 o'clock Eastern time on August 20th, 2010, the population of Aglo, New York was 1. Well, actually 3 if you count my brother and his fiance. They had no idea what I was talking about, but they were like, yeah, sure, we can go find a town that doesn't exist somewhere around here.
We love the book. The fans love the book.
The fan base is loyal and it's strong and it's amazing.
They crowd up on the side of set, like where they're not allowed to be, but like they just crowd and they take pictures. And they're super nice, like they have no idea who I am. But they're like, Radar! And so I was like, oh yeah, I'm Radar, yeah. Fans are awesome.
They love his books, they love him. He really captures what teenagers are going through in a very authentic way.
It's crazy. John Green has the coolest fans.
They're just a very, very astute fan base. They definitely were eagerly awaiting the film every single day, and anytime I posted anything. It's just great to have people that care so much, and sometimes when you look at the comments on things, it's really fun to watch them kind of argue back and forth about what we're doing with the movie. And so there are these fans that are motivated enough to try to find Aglo, New York.
Hey, guess where I am? Aglo, New York. At least I'm like 99.9% certain that this is Aglo. I don't know if you guys know this, but finding a fake place is kind of hard. I could sing you a song I wrote a little while ago about paper towns. People are complex and complexly misimagined. The girl next door is down the hall, more perfect than I can fathom. I look into her face, I think she's laughing, but she's crying. We drove down the road it's supposed to be on once, but we couldn't find it, so we went in and we had lunch in this town close to it, and we asked the people there, but they had no idea. And then we asked a lady in an antique shop, and she called the town historian. And then she sent us to the railroad museum in the town, where we met this like 90-year-old man named Wilmer Sipple, who had been born here and used to be the historian, and he had no idea what we were talking about, but he was very intrigued. We showed him a little picture of a map that we found on Wikipedia of where it should be, and this is where he said it should be. So I'm here in Aglo. They were thinking that she'd leave me with nothing more than this idea of who she was.
And so, John, for your birthday, I decided that I would put up this video showing you Aglo General Store. I don't know if you've ever been there, I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of it, but here we go.
You're looking at this old rundown building, right? And to most people, it would look just like an old rundown building in the middle of Roscoe, New York. But if you've ever read Paper Towns, this is the general store at Aglo, New York.
If you're really a John Green fanatic and nerd fighter and want the location, there's a Google map in the doobly-doo.
So yay, this is Aglo. It's delightful. I love New York. I'm gonna go hang out with my parents now.
Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later. It's Ben Hughes here, obviously.
I can feel my heart beating in my chest.
You're having fun. Sorry. When you're dry and ready, straight away will play. They should do like a remake of that song for people. I made you out of clay.
Jake's weird. You look good.
Oh, you and you left your lunch.
So it would have been better if you weren't here. Some of you, this guy just took all the quizzes, guys. You had to chase him down the hallway, I'm sorry.
Sit here.
No, it's okay. Go get some
I
bread.
want to throw up again.
Go sit down.
Beep, 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 beep. Trying to get down the street. Trying to get down the street. Trying to get down the street.
Making fun of you.
So, wait, I read the book. You take finite mathematics while we take calc.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Relax, Quentin. This is gonna be fun. It's fine. Just let loose.
How do you go from smiling to neutral? Show me. So, like, smiling, and then you, like, go down, and you neutral. Right? That was good, right? That was good. That's too fast. You look depressed. No, you can't. That's creepy.
Vehicular 81B for ballerina. Take 5.
Fail.
Bill. I don't really know these guys. What are you doing later?
Ready, Justice?
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
No, not yet, not yet.
If I got in the car right now, I'd be extremely good at driving.
But you're not a licensed driver, just to be clear.
No.
What do you need for a good road trip, Cara?
For a good road trip, you need some cans to pee in.
I have to pee. I'm gonna cry pee.
Oh my God.
No.
Here,
No.
pee in there.
No.
Do not get pee in my car. Do not get pee in my car.
Wow. You go on a totally different kind of road trip than I go on. How great a driver are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give myself a solid 4.
I'd give you like a 2 plus.
2 plus?
Give you a D minus. I went on a road trip to see the world's largest balls. The world's largest ball of paint, balls of twine, and the world's largest ball of popcorn.
Popcorn?
Not edible, but beautiful.
Delicious.
What's the best road trip movie of all time? 1, 2, 3. Paper Towel. I am here in the van, Lurleen, as we call her. Every time I hit the accelerator in Lurleen, I think that she has made her final acceleration.
You're giving me the minivan.
We know how much you love driving it.
Awesome. How did you feel about Lurleen?
She kind of smells funny.
There's a lot of weird, funky smells.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, she stalls.
I love this car.
I love Lurleen. Lurleen.
She's a good actress. She's become a little bit of a diva.
I don't know if she would struggle in her chemistry with Nat. I'm such a bad driver. She would be like, get me into drive, baby, and he would be, I literally don't know how. Alston, what was your favorite scene to film?
I loved filming the bathtub scene. You wanna get in the tub with me? Not like that. Not like that.
I'm all sweaty from anxiety. What was your favorite scene to film in the movie?
Probably Chuck's room. It was really fun.
What the?
We're ninjas.
You're a ninja. I'm not a ninja.
You're a ninja too. Just a really awkward one.
We were doing these detective voices throughout the whole movie. Justice could never do voices. He can't do an accent. So we'd all go, let's go find Margo. Yeah, we got no time to waste. And then Justice and we go, let's go find Margo.
Let's go find Margo. Did you go to prom in real life?
I didn't get to go to my own prom because I was auditioning for The Fault in Our Stars.
Wow, that's a good excuse.
That's a good excuse.
I have a hair appointment. Angela has to get her nails done. We have to be back with like 12 hours to spare. The prom is ruined.
Prom is very important.
This process, for me at least, like, has really revealed a lot about my younger self, but also my current self. Like, what a ridiculously amazing thing it is to be alive.
I'm living and pumping.
Pumping.
Flowing.
All right, moving on.
It just makes me remember all still so young and just have fun and let go of everything and all the pressures.
Feel my heart beating in my chest.
That's how you know you're having fun.
At this age, there aren't a lot of films out there about dealing with real problems.
This movie is about falling in love and learning to imagine other people complexly.
From the moment I saw her, I was hopelessly, madly in love.
Oh, God. Isn't this far enough?
Come on, guys.
Let's sing a song.
What?
You don't get as scared if you sing.
Okay. What should we sing?
I don't know anything.
Just sing whatever. Yeah, just sing the first song that pops in your head.
I stay out too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. That's what people say. Mm-hmm.
That's the first song that pops in your head?
I don't put too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. Mm-mm. That's what people say. Mm-mm. But I keep cruising.
Okay, guys.
Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind, and it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, and the haters gonna hate. Baby, I just gotta shake. Shake it off, whoa, heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I just gotta shake. Shake it off. Shake it off, do-do-do. Shake it off, oh, shake it off, oh, shake it off, shake it off, oh, shake it off, shake it off, oh, shake it off, shake it off, oh.
Hey!
So this is another deleted scene. This scene is in the movie, but there used to be a part of it where we actually find out where Ben comes clean on there not being a girl from Saskatchewan. And again, we really love the scene, but ultimately in terms of driving the road trip forward and getting to where we needed to go, we felt like it was unnecessary. We felt like everyone pretty much knows there's no girl in Saskatchewan.
Right, yeah, I don't think in the end it was something that needed to be said. Instead, it's kind of said within the performances and within the characters' journeys.
But I do love anytime Radar can roll his eyes.
He's right. Instead of
it's a happy day for me.
Talking a big game and pretending to be awesome.
Yeah. Anytime the three of them are acting together, it's a happy day for me. I feel like I'm in a time machine. And it's 1994.
Also another good John Green line. Whose self would I otherwise be being?
I'm quite fond of that. That was a bummer to lose.
All right. Thanks
Again, I apologize.
Yeah, whose self would I otherwise be being? I think I've used that in 2 books, actually. I like it so much.